I think everybody brought pizza to the movie theatre for Mutant Mayhem instead of popcorn. Facts. Um, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, directed by Jeff Rowe, produced by Seth Rogen, and is seventh Ninja Turtles movie overall. So, and the second animated Ninja Turtles movie after TMNT 2007. So, Mutant Mayhem tells the story after years and years and years of living in the sewer with Master Splinter. The Turtles finally venture up to the surface world where they try and win the hearts and be accepted by the humans and befriend April O'Neil, though they soon discover there are other mutant animals in the city like them, led by Superfly, who wants to enslave humanity with his mutant army. As for my relationship with the Ninja Turtles, honestly, I am a Ninja Turtles a super fan. From the moment I saw the original cartoon as a kid, and I can't believe I missed the original live action 90s Ninja Turtles trilogy, two of which were the puppetry was done by Jim Henson's company. And think we can all agree that Ninja Turtles 2 and 3 sucked us so hard they brought the death of that trilogy, and TMNT 2007 was a weak attempt to revive the Turtles in animated form. Then Paramount turned to the live action approach again with our Heroes in a Half Shell 2014 reboot with Megan Fox as April. Megan Fox being my number one April O'Neil to this date. What a pity that Out of the Shadows 7 years ago tanked at the box office, cancelling and the studios any interest in a third movie. So this franchise has constantly died and been revived and rebooted again. I mean, does Mutant Mayhem give us the turtle power that us fans crave, or is it a Heroes in a half-assed shell? It is a marvelous revival for our favourite ninjas. The Turtles haven't been in a movie this good since the original 1990 classic, literally. I still say the 1990 Ninja Turtles would be my absolute favourites. But this would come in as a extremely close second, and uh, I can't believe this is only the second Ninja Turtles review I've ever done on my channel since Out of the Shadows. And I do wish this movie was more of a box office hit than it is right now, but at least it is getting the acclaim that it does deserve. It's not a perfect movie, but it's still a way more awesome Ninja Turtles adaptation than TMNT 2007. This movie puts that one to shame. The animation, Calabunga, the animation using the Spider-Verse and Puss in Boots: The Last Wish style is uh, freaking slick, and it works with the faster paced energy of the Turtles, and we get to some well, magnificent shots of the Turtles world in the sewers and the city above, making this the most stunning to look at Ninja Turtles movie from a technical standpoint, and even the Turtles themselves have been gotten right down to a T here, and uh, and in the fight scenes, the Turtles are not invincible. They do screw up occasionally and still act like lovable goofs, which is what they should be because they're still teens with growing up to do. and uh, Michelangelo still being my favorite of the Turtles. He always will be. Why? Because he's the party dude in all of us. But Leonardo is I was especially blown away by in this movie, and I mean the fact that he is the one that is hitting on April. Previous versions of the Turtles, the each of the four have been kind of crushing on her. Uh, but uh, but this time we get to see, well, Leonardo gets her to get closer to her, and this Ninja Turtles movie does change up the formula for the best. And April herself, her design is drastically different to the previous April O'Neils that we've seen. Her design is not nearly as sexualized as well as Megan Fox's April. I mean, it's more down to earth and subtle, but this April, she is still as witty and badass as the Turtles themselves. Even though you can't beat Megan Fox's April, because Megan Fox's April is a freaking goddess. Let's face it. And what about Master Splinter? He has And what about Master Splinter? This is my favorite movie incarnation of the Turtles' mutant rat father. I mean, and Splinter in this movie has way more narrative involvement than in any of the movies before. Heck, in the final battle, we even get to see him, uh, be the hero and defeat Superfly. So Eureka that Splinter has finally gotten the uh, badass moments that he truly deserves. Bebop and Rocksteady are also a uh, hoot in this movie. I mean, their designs are extremely threatening, and they get way more development than they did in Out of the Shadows, when they are initially in league with a Superfly, but do turn against him and side with the Turtles towards the end. And the other mutant animals in the mutant army look wildly terrific in design. It's wonderful that this movie expands on, well, the mutant animals that the ooze made when it was unleashed on the city. In fact, yeah, this movie utilizes the ooze well so much better than Secret of the Ooze ever is. And of course, we have a breaker from the Shredder as the lead villain this time, and stepping into his shoes is a brand new sheriff in town, Superfly. And oh my days, yeah, he will scare the living daylights out of your kids. I mean, he uh, could be my uh, uh, favorite Ninja Turtles antagonist now, because you you do see where he's coming from uh, about how mutants are so reviled by the surface world, and how he's convinced he is setting his people, the mutant animals, free. And His designer literally makes him look like the unnerving animated version of The Fly from the 1986 horror movie, The Fly. Uh, Somebody who you would not want to cross paths with on a dark night. And his pincer crabber like a claw was the shit. And plus, the turtles and the other mutant animals, including Bebop and Rocksteady, do need to put in every ounce of their effort to beat him, because he is for miserable when they take him on. And the first fight scene in this movie, when the Turtles take on a gang, and the gang are just flawed by their flawless fighting style. So this movie, unlike other Ninja Turtles movies, gets the ball rolling with the action and doesn't stall it at any point. And this movie has a super pacing at just an hour and 40 minutes. Making it feel the briskest of the Ninja Turtles flicks. Even the humor was never cringer to me. I mean, Seth Rogen as producer made this the one of the most hilarious uh, uh, movies I have seen all summer. His humor can be a double-edged sword, so kudos to him. Though I do have one significant problem with Mutant Mayhem in that I do wish that they didn't unnecessarily show the origin story of the Turtles again. I'm like, I mean, people complain about, well, seeing Batman's origin story done a million times. Well, it's the exact same thing with the Turtles' origin story. We know they were struck by ooze as baby turtles. They were raised by Splinter in the sewer. So, yeah, I do think the movie could have removed that completely. But that's aside. Mutant Mayhem. Yes, another shining example of why 2023 is the greatest year for animation in the 2020s. I mean, well, this year is still on fire for animation. It's not exactly across the Spider Verse or an Elemental kind of masterpiece, but I'm happy to say that the Turtles are back with a bang.
I give Mutant Mayhem 4 stars out of 5. Great movie.
So yeah, the turtle power is finally back, baby, and I mean, I will certainly cover the original '90s live-action trilogy at some point, and I can't believe I've still got to review the 2014 Ninja Turtles and TMNT 2007. So yeah, my uh, my Ninja Turtles uh, retro reviews are long overdue. Well, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. What are your thoughts on Mutant Mayhem? Is this your favorite movie in the Ninja Turtles franchise, or do you think it's a little overrated and not the best Ninja Turtles movie as everybody is hailing it as? Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And I'll see you all next time when I still have requests of Valley Girl and my review of the Marvels trailer to come. Uh, and remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.